This episode of Isimo Podcast is sponsored by Edawanda Travel. Please call 909-841-7628 or go to edawandatravel.com to get 15% off of your next vacation quote when you mention Isimo Podcast. That's 15% off a trip to Mexico, a trip to Venezuela, a trip to Chile, a trip to, what's another one? Argentina? Yeah. Argentina, a trip to Venezuela, wouldn't go there, but still, anywhere in the world. You want to go, 15% off, mention Isimo Podcast when you call 909-841-7628 or visit edawandatravel.com. I'm going to Mexico in March, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And I got a great rate from Edawanda Travel. Anyways, thank you very much. Enjoy the Hello and welcome to another episode of Isimo Podcast.
Isimo Podcast.
I can't really hear anything right now due to the fact that I am now a Mexican wrestler. My name is Gerardo Alarcon. I can't talk like this anymore. What's your guys' name?
My name is Dominic Mostaza Picante Angel.
And Ryan?
And I'm Ryan Reyes.
Wait, so your wrestling name is Mostaza Picante?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Spicy mustard.
Mostaza Picante. What about you, Ryan? What's your wrestling name?
Tomate Grande.
Tomate Grande.
The big tomato.
The big tomato. It sounds like it means something else, to be honest, and I believe that too. Yeah. My wrestling name is El Scooby.
El Scooby.
El Scooby-Doo.
That's what the crowd chants, so they go.
Okay, I'm gonna take this off.
Disgrace.
Oh, did I have the hat on the whole time?
Yeah, you did.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that.
That's pretty good.
Can we take ours off too?
We can. I mean, you can.
Do it the whole time?
No, we shouldn't.
Yeah, no. I don't want to do that. I can't hear you guys.
I know. I think that's why they're always fighting, because they can't hear each other.
What the fuck did you say?
They should just use their words, but they can't hear.
Welcome back to Isimo. If you haven't already, follow us on Instagram at IsimoPod, ISIMOPOD. You can email us at isimopod@gmail.com. If you like the podcast, then please rate and review on Apple Podcasts and follow us on Spotify and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This is a weekly podcast where we talk about stuff that's Mexican, and sometimes we drop 2 episodes a week. We're not sure yet.
We're trying
our best. And this last week, all 3 of us, including my girlfriend, went to the soccer game, football, if you will, at the Memorial Coliseum here in Los Angeles.
Yeah, we left Six Flags and we came to Los Angeles.
Yeah, we left Six Flags really early because there was a lot of traffic, and we went to the Memorial Coliseum to see Mexico play Nigeria. And you guys want to share your thoughts about it?
Dude,
it was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah?
It was intense. Ryan. Yeah, you go first.
It was really amazing. It was my first soccer game. It was, I would say, because my family's Mexican, like, it wasn't too dissimilar to going to a general sporting event, like with my family, but just more so because everyone is like that now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
A lot of drunk people.
Yeah. I was telling Dominic while we were there, the blood alcohol content was above 8. I'll say that, or 0.8, whatever. It was nobody there should have drove, but everyone did drive to get there and back.
There was one dude
we stuck in traffic for like fucking 3 hours.
Yeah. One dude pre-gamed hard. That dude with the face paint. That guy was already. His dad was like babysitting him the whole. From the point the game started, he was already too drunk.
And then when he left, do you remember what he said when he left?
What did he say?
The old guy behind the guy with the face paint was like. He was like, "Bueno conocerte," which means like, "I'm so happy I met you." And then the guy with the face mask was like, "Really?" He's like, "I'm a terrible person."
He's like, "I know how drunk I am."
Nobody misses me. Everyone wants me to leave. What about you, Dominic?
Dude, it was such a dope experience. I've never gone to a soccer game either. Yeah. And like I told you as soon as we walked in, like the biggest thing that I noticed is that like everybody's fucking dressed for it. Like everybody's wearing jerseys or flags or something. Like I've been to Dodgers games and Lakers games and people wear jerseys, but this was like a whole other level. It was like a festival. Like everybody was there. Just walking into the stadium was like being like like drenched in like Mexican culture. Like
definitely
fucking tight.
The pregame outside was like a huge fucking party, dude.
Yeah.
Like walking through a party with your homies.
Yeah.
It was tight. I mean, I was scared and I just directed everyone into the stadium.
Yeah.
Because I know people could go hard. And to be honest, you guys are so lucky for your first soccer game to be at a Mexico national game because those are always so lit.
Yeah. It was
amazing.
fucking tight.
Yeah.
Everything from like walking in. I wish we would have got masks earlier. That's where we got them now.
Yeah.
But like even fucking when they sing the national anthem and everybody, the whole crowd lit up, like I've never felt like you could feel it in your heart, like how fucking tight it was.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody sang the Nigerian national anthem.
Yeah.
It was just like the tune.
Yeah.
But you got to give it to Nigeria. That's a short national anthem. Ours is like a fucking 3-act play, dude.
Yeah. I was like, this is kind of long.
There's like 3 different buildups in the Mexican national anthem, and it's beautiful. I'm not saying it's bad. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. It's better than the American national anthem for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know if you're able to hold your hand like this for 3 hours, but that's what we had to do for the national anthem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With the I can't do it with that hand, but it's
Left hand? Or right
it's the
hand?
right hand.
Oh, okay, yeah. I think that's, if you do it with your left hand, that means you're the Antichrist.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, and then we also saw somebody, there was one part of the whole thing where I felt really tense and like something was going to go down, was when people threw the beer cans
Those guys
onto the
got
field
kicked
because they
out.
put that one guy in jail.
Yeah. Because somebody went onto one of the like little stages.
Yeah.
And was just like dancing around, running a flag around in a circle.
And they were like chill with that. They were like, just go back to your seat, whatever. And then he did something else and they were like, that's it, you're going to jail, dude. And then everyone was like, culero, culero.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All of that was going on while a player from Nigeria was injured.
Yep. Some
That was
player
like-
from Nigeria broke their leg or something. What's up?
That was like my favorite thing, because since the last episode, all we've been interacting with on the internet was people debating this thing, and then it was just like the fans were just like, we're still gonna do it.
Yeah.
Just first opportunity they got, they were like, we're doing it.
They didn't say puto though.
That's
Yeah,
true.
they didn't.
They held back.
There was just one guy behind us that said puto like 3 times before the match started.
just
That's
randomly.
Yeah. He was just calling people puto.
You're a puto. You're a puto.
He's like,
Everybody.
you're cool.
You're cool.
You're a puto. You're a puto. That guy's actually really cool.
It's the guy with the face paint.
Everyone loves that guy.
Yeah. I was surprised at how much like there was like 3 PSAs. Somebody came out and spoke. What was it? One of the players?
Hector Herrera.
Yeah. Came out and like gave a speech, and then like all the banners across the stadium were like, don't use nice chants only.
Yeah, they had that hashtag stop the chant going on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which we should probably hashtag that or something on our
Stop
TikTok.
the chant.
Yeah.
They could have said not a chance, but
You know what though? I will say this, not a chance for that.
I love it.
What's it called? For me, dude, the game was enjoyable even though we didn't say puto. Like it was still a great game. Granted, we did score 2 goals within 4 minutes. So
Yeah.
That was amazing.
yeah. Dude, the way it all started, like the game started and we scored a goal within a minute and 30 seconds, and then we scored another goal within 4 minutes. It was insane. I was like, this is not, I told you guys, like, you guys are so fucking lucky.
I was like, because I don't, super follow soccer, but I know that that's not normal. That was amazing.
Yeah.
yeah, I was fully expecting to be there for 2 hours and like 1 goal would be made.
Not only were they so close together, but just so early on, it was just,
Yeah, and also, I know that Mexico does really well off set pieces and corner kicks. With Nigeria, whenever they came to their set piece or their corner kick, all they did was kick it into a wing player. And it's like, no, you got to cross the ball. And then when you score, it feels that much better. Nigeria knows what they're doing. I don't know why I'm coaching them. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know anything about soccer, but everything you said sounds right.
So in soccer, a corner kick is when a defender kicks the ball out of bounds, but on the back towards the goal. Like
Right.
that's that out of bounds sideline there.
Right.
And so if the defender kicks it there, that it's a corner kick for the offensive team. But if the offensive team hits it out, that's a goal kick for the defensive team, which is when Mexico say puto. But they didn't say it at all. But also the Nigerian goalie was really quick with his corner kicks. I don't know if it's because they were trying to stop the chant. We're going to win the World Cup this next year. That's what I'm saying. This puto is getting into people's heads, and we're going to win the World Cup in the Middle East.
Imagine that's what it takes now that everybody's just focused because they can't say it.
Yeah. And then on top of that too, so and then the set pieces, if you get a foul, if you get like slide tackled in front of the goal, it's considered a set piece if it's on the offensive side of the field. So that becomes a set piece where you could take your time about to hit the ball. They added the stoppage times at the end of the match, but also there was only like both stoppage times were 2 minutes, but it's a friendly match, so it's not like a competitive day. Anyways, a set piece is when the offensive team has the chance to basically one shot a goal or cross to another striker and they could hit the goal in.
Okay.
So you guys are learning more about soccer, football. But anyways, all that to be said, Mexico is really good at set pieces and corner kicks. Every time I've gone to a Mexico game, they've scored off of set pieces or corner kicks. But this last time we went, the first goal was a corner kick. The second goal was just a drive. The third goal was off of another drive. And then the fourth goal was a straight drive. You know, it's crazy. Sorry, I get really hyped. Yeah.
It was dope.
It honestly made me want to learn more because it's like I've watched soccer like on TV and stuff, like with my grandpa or with my dad, and it just like looking at it just looks so complicated that I like get overwhelmed. But like being there at the game and like there's like a whole technique, like there's all kinds of strategy going on the field, but it just looks like too much for my little brain to comprehend.
Yeah, while we were watching the game, I was trying to just. And I'm sure it was annoying to the people around us, but every time I would be like corner kick, goalie kick, like set piece. I would just tell you guys little things here and there. But yeah, I've been watching soccer since 2008, so I'm really super. I think 2006 World Cup is when I started watching, and I'm like, I love the World Cup, dude. The World Cup's amazing. Have you guys ever watched like a World Cup?
I think once when I was younger.
But like from beginning to end, like every group stage and then all the elimination stages.
I mean, as much as I could. I was a child.
Oh, okay.
The last two were when like I started paying a little bit more attention because like it was, we're Americans, so like I know I'm Mexican, but I'm sorry, but like most of my friends, like we don't pay attention to soccer. I think it was the last two that I started paying attention to when I was like 22-ish. 2022 was when like most of my friends, I started noticing that they liked, because I was always like a creative artist person, so it's like I'm not into sports, and then all of a sudden all of my creative friends are into sports and they love soccer and they're all watching the World Series or the World Cup, and I was like, oh fuck, I need to get in on this. And then the very last one where Korea knocked out, was it Germany?
Germany,
yeah, that one was huge, and everybody at my job was celebrating because they all watched soccer. We had it playing the whole time.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys remember, but I think it was World Cup South Africa, where Mexico was playing the Netherlands before the quarterfinal. And Mexico has a curse where they cannot make it to the quarterfinals.
Right.
It's I forget, the Cinco or something like that, like the Juego Cinco or something like that.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called. But we watched a documentary about it after the game.
Right.
And the No Era Penal, where the Netherlands, Robin, basically flopped in the penalty area and got a penalty kick. And then the whole thing where it was No Era Penal was a huge chant. And every time I bring it up to my girlfriend, she's always like, don't bring that up. You guys heard her in the car. I was like, No Era Penal. And she's like, don't bring that up because it makes me upset still, And it's true. If you watch it, I don't know if I can put it on the video here, but...
Tricolor acarició el quinto partido y pasó del júbilo a la tensión. El remate, retrasado, el bombazo. Dios mío. Gol de Schneider. De la tensión a la polémica. A llevar, se lo llevó, que no retrase. ¡No! ¡Hay penalti! Y de la polémica a la amargura. ¡Y Ricocho! Gol de Holanda. La derrota de aquel 29 de junio de 2014 frente a Holanda duró mucho más que 90 minutos. El pueblo mexicano encontró un culpable. Su nombre, Arjen Robben. El pecado no era penal. Y así voló la imaginación nacional. Han pasado ya 2 años y parece que faltan muchos más para olvidarnos de la jugada que cambió el destino nacional. Pero el ingenio al menos ya le jugó una mala pasada al holandés.
Yeah, so Robin just flopped and it caused Mexico to lose the game basically because they got a penalty kick within like the last 10 minutes of the game.
Damn.
Yeah, and we were, I think, tied. And then you go into penalty kicks after 2 overtimes or 1 overtime. I forget. But, yeah, No Era Penal. Hashtag No Era Penal. Hashtag stop the chant. So what other thoughts did you guys have on the game?
I don't know. I mean, I almost got into a fight.
You did? Oh yeah, talk about that.
Oh, it was the silliest thing ever when we got up for the national anthems. The lady in front of me dropped her fucking sunglasses, and then she was trying to pick them up, but she didn't want to like lean over or whatever. So like I was sitting because it was for the American national anthem.
Oh my god!
and so it fell on the floor, and I was like, I don't want this to like scrape on the concrete in front because it's the Coliseum. Like the seats are tiny.
Yeah.
It's hard to move. So I picked them up and I was holding them like this the whole time. And then I was holding them for so long that I forgot that I was holding them. And then I sat back down and I still had them out like this. But she like tapped me. I'm like fucking around on my phone like this.
Yeah.
And I was holding them out and she like tapped me. And she was like, what? Like, give me my sunglasses. I was like, oh, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
And she like kind of like snatched them. And I was like, oh, sorry. Like, I was like, yeah, I was holding them for her. And she's like, yeah, I'm sure you were.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude?
I was like, okay. I was like, they're fucking $6 swap me sunglasses. Like, I don't need.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just like, why would I steal your? Why would I steal your sunglasses? But why would I be holding them right in front of your fucking face?
Yeah.
Like, if I was going to steal them, oh, give me $2 or I won't give them back to you. Like, what? It was just the weirdest thing ever.
I feel like she probably has gotten so many things stolen from her that she's like, oh, really? You were going to give them back to me? Nobody ever does.
It was just wild.
She's like, this is my 4th pair of sunglasses this fucking week. She's just putting her troubles on you.
Yeah. I was like, we just got back from Santa Fe Springs, fool. I don't need your sunglasses.
I told Dominic, I was like, Latinas, right? They're fiery, aren't they?
Yeah. Well, and then we almost got thrown out. No, we didn't.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say. No, I almost got thrown out of the Dodger game I went to last week because I was hitting my jewel pods. In the 9th inning, I was hitting this and I was like, let's be honest, I was getting cocky. All right. I was just like, with the smoke, you know what I'm saying? And then this security guard didn't even come down to our section. He just stood at the top of the rafters because we had really bad seats. And he goes, hey, stop puffing. And I was like, all right, I'll stop puffing. He's like, yeah, stop the puffing. You know, he just makes it way bigger than he needs to. And then I go, all right, dude, I'm stopping. He goes, put it in your pocket. And this whole time while he's doing this, I'm thinking to myself, like, I've never want to hit my jewel more in my fucking life.
For real, why? Like, make it,
Yeah.
hey, quit your puffing over there.
It's like, dude, I'll stop puffing, dude. He thinks I'm getting stoned or something. Like, he needs to talk to me all slow and shit.
Yeah.
Hey, stoner, stop the puff. Stop the chant.
puff. Hashtag stop the puff.
Hashtag stop the puff, dude. Oh, yeah. Anyways, the difference between the Dodger and the Mexico game, the Mexico, I was going to say the Dodger game is way better. The Mexico game's way better.
Yeah, I definitely want to go again. Like, I'm going
Yes.
to start watching soccer. I'm going to fucking paint my face. I'm going to learn Spanish.
I regret not painting our face. Dude, we had fucking sombreros, ponchos. What else did we have?
I dyed my hair.
He dyed his hair. Yeah. We had LA hats.
Yeah.
We were decked out. And I still felt underdressed.
And jerseys.
And jerseys on top of that. But I still
Dudes were
felt
rocking
underdressed.
mohawks. It was insane.
You know what was so funny was that we were all so decked out that I was like nervous that people were going to speak to me in Spanish. I was like,
Yeah, I told you before the game, I was like, let's just all act deaf. And then Maria's like taking us on a field trip or something, like from the deaf school, you know?
yeah. She's our caretaker. Like,
Yeah. But we didn't have, dude, it's so weird what your brain does to you before you go to like an event like that where you know it's like, we knew it was going to be exactly what it was, but I still felt we were overdressed. Like we were going to be the only one. Everyone's going to be in a business suit. Remember I told you guys?
Yeah. I think for me, it was just the fact that I don't speak Spanish. So that's why I felt like weirdly overdressed. Because I was like, oh, these fools are not real fans. Because we had everything. Like, and everybody was nice.
Everything except sticks. That was weird.
Everything's what?
Except sticks.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't bring a stick into the stadium. Everyone had a stick when I got inside. Am I wrong?
Someone was just, it'd be funny if someone's inside just selling sticks.
Yeah, for reals, dude.
It was wild. There was so many sticks. Also, I think they were just picking on our group because when I walked in, someone's like, hey, do you got a mask you could wear? And I was like, oh, yeah, sure. And then I looked around. Nobody's wearing masks.
They looked at Dominic and was like, this guy is sick.
It's my eyes, so they're all sad.
Yeah. This guy's got baggy eyes and looks Indian. He has, what's it called? He has the Delta virus right now.
The Delta virus?
The Delta.
Jesus Christ.
What is it called? The Delta, I forget. The Delta strain. of the
Oh,
coronavirus.
the Delta
right.
strain.
Yeah. What's it called? Anyways, and then so the sportsmanship of Mexico's fans, right? When Mexico definitely won the game, when they scored the fourth goal, Nigerian fans started leaving. Believe it or not, there were Nigerians there, and they started walking up the steps. And it's a weird passive aggressive thing that Mexican fans do, where they sing songs about everything.
Yep.
They have a song for corner kicks. They have a song for goalie kicks. Puto, we can't say that anymore. They have a song for people getting injured, culeros. And then there was this thing where the Nigerian fans were leaving, where all the Mexican fans started going, hey, 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 hey.
And then the fans had just had to be like, haha, yeah, you won. Okay.
But also the Mexican fans gave them like their headbands. I don't know if you saw that, but like Nigerian fans were walking out with Mexico around their head.
I don't know. Is that a cool? I feel like that's kind of a cool thing because it's kind of like, hey, good try, like good effort, like you're like we still love you.
It's definitely a festive atmosphere, for sure, and it's like us patting them on the back, clapping for them, saying eh, eh, eh. But it's still kind of like we're only doing that because we're winning. If we were losing, they wouldn't be leaving early. But you know,
there would have been riots probably.
it was a very like riot ready crowd, dude.
Yeah.
We were winning, and that fool got thrown in jail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people were definitely trying to pull stuff. I remember these dudes were in front of me in line for the concession stand, and they like. First of all, they didn't. They weren't taking cards. They were only doing cash. No,
or
they weren't doing cash. They were only doing cards. And they made like 2 announcements, and so these dudes immediately started talking in Spanish. I just heard them have like a 30-minute conversation in English, but all of a sudden they're only talking in Spanish. So when they get to the front of the line, they're like pretending that they didn't hear it, and then they just kept trying to pull stuff. Like they kept trying to. They ordered 4 beers, and they come in cans, but it's regulation that they have to pour them into the cup to make sure no one's taking the can with them.
Yeah.
I assume, because they'll throw them. I could be wrong. I don't want.
They want to recycle them.
Yeah.
But they kept literally like one guy kept putting them in his pocket, and it got to the point where this lady. It was one white lady and one Latina lady, and the white lady was like just being nice and like playing with them. But at one point, the Latina was like, "Seriously, I'm gonna fucking lose my job. Put him back on the fucking table." She started cussing out in Spanish, like, "Stop it! I know what you're doing." It was really funny.
Yeah. Another thing. Did you guys go to the restroom during the game?
I didn't.
No?
I held that shit. I didn't drink water because I didn't want to use the restroom.
Oh my God, you have such a small bladder out of all of us. I thought you would go to the restroom.
Yeah, that's why I didn't drink water.
I went to the restroom during halftime.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking chant fest in there, dude. They were just in the restroom smoking weed. It smelled like weed everywhere. And they were all going, Las Chivas, de Guadalajara. And then another group of people would be like, America. It's like, that's the big rivalry in Mexico, America versus Guadalajara Chivas. Las Chivas de Guadalajara, whatever. And it was so loud in the restroom because it's like, ceiling and closed space. But everyone's like pissing with their dicks out, just like, Las Chivas. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. And then I told my girlfriend, I was like, the restroom was fucking crazy. And she's like, yeah, the women's restroom, it was like chill. Like people were just like, no lines or anything.
Everybody was like bowing to each other.
Yeah. Very nice to see you here. They're speaking British accents.
Oh, there was a British dude at the game.
Oh, yeah.
That dude was not British. He was American.
And he was wearing a Beckham jersey.
He was such a pain in the ass.
Yeah, and then after the game, he was walking around going, God save the Queen. Like exactly like that. God save the Queen. Everybody's like chanting.
Yeah, I heard the guy speaking. That guy was American. He was just like trying to be a dick.
What? He was, just by wearing the jersey?
Yeah, he was wearing a Beckham jersey with his kid there and his wife, who was Mexican and there for the Mexican team. And then at the end, he runs through the crowd against like the flow of the crowd, yelling, God save the Queen.
Seriously?
Like, yeah.
You didn't have to be here, dude. Like, why were you doing that?
Yeah.
It was...
I mean, if your wife is Mexican and she's there for Mexico, just wear a Mexican jersey and shut the fuck up.
So
like,
many other white people, like, you didn't even have to wear anything. Just like, just be quiet.
Yeah, and also don't say God save the Queen. It's like we don't have monarchies anymore. Even your queen.
That's what you took from it.
Yeah, your queen doesn't do jack shit. All she does is pose for the camera, dude, and then probably lays in bed fucking half the day, getting worked on by doctors to make sure she doesn't die anymore.
By Darth Sidious.
By Darth Sidious, yes. And then also, the Queen can eat my dick. Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I didn't know what to say. I just said the queen, and then I thought, well, she can, also do that. Anyways,
Technically.
yeah, technically she can. But yeah, don't go to a Mexico game versus Nigeria wearing an English jersey. I was making jokes afterwards, like, yeah, football ain't been the same since Beckham left. I love football up until Beckham.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. Didn't that guy retire from soccer? Like, he doesn't even play anymore.
Yeah, he used to play for the Galaxies for like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And then he retired afterwards.
Yeah. No, it's just a Calvin Klein model or something.
Yeah. Now he just has sex with Posh Spice all the time.
Yep. It's true.
I don't even think that dude followed soccer. I think he just wanted to be an ass.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah.
Either way, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, so that was a very fun game. What do you want to add anything?
I just want to say thank you.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I forgot to shout out I Don't Want to Travel at the beginning of the episode.
Yeah.
For getting us the tickets, yeah.
Yeah, if what's it called? My mom hooked us up with tickets to the match in order for us to shout out I Don't Want to Travel during the podcast.
Yeah.
And I'll do it at the beginning here, but if you want to call 909-841-7628 to get 15% off your next travel quote, and it's 15%. People were asking for 50%. It's like, no, 15. 1-5. God save the queen. What's it
Stop
called?
the puff.
Go to edawanatravel.com or call 909-841-7628. And I'm going to Mexico in March for very cheap. 15% off.
Hell yeah, dude.
And I don't know if she does sporting events, but she did give us tickets to the Mexico game.
Yes. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
I really appreciate
Thank you, Gerardo's mom.
Yeah, you really appreciate it. Say it out loud. When you're like, I really appreciate it.
Well, I didn't expect him to talk while I was talking.
Oh, yeah.
I was trying to do a bit.
Well,
You guys are still whispering.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. It was a wonderful experience.
Yes.
What he
Ryan?
said. Thank you.
Not even looking at the camera.
I say
Thank
like-
you.
Next time you don't go.
That's the last time I take you to any sporting event. I'm just kidding.
It's fun.
Anyways, we just went to Alvera Street, and we'll probably do an episode about that next after this one. 2 episodes in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
But yeah, if you guys watch this long, then what should they do? What should they leave?
Well, we were wearing the wrestling masks in the beginning.
Oh.
So why don't you figure out? Actually, we'll do this. We'll say who should have which wrestling name, and then that'll be our intro for next one.
Okay, yeah. So what was yours? The spicy mustard?
Mostaza picante.
And yours was
The big tomato.
tomate grande?
Yeah.
Tomate grande and picante is what?
Mostaza picante.
Mostaza picante and tomate grande and el Scooby. That's our names for now, but leave us names in the comments. Which names should our lucha names be? And the best ones we'll use
Yeah.
for the
And
next episode.
We'll come. I'm gonna try to come up with some intros, so keep them coming.
Yes, and we'll possibly have multiple names if there's good enough ones. Let's try to keep Dominic's names to references of mustard and Elijah Wood. And yeah. Anyways, that was very fun.
Yeah.
And pretty short episode, but pretty short and sweet. I don't know. Is there anything else we want to talk about the soccer game?
There was that one lady with that weird flag. Did we ever figure out where that flag was from?
Oh,
The white
outside
lady standing on a Jeep as it drove.
It was a black lady, and I think it was some kind of African flag.
It had to be
It
some.
might have been.
It was red. It was green, red, black. So,
yeah, but the design, like, I couldn't figure out where it was from.
yeah, I don't know if it's Nigerian. I don't think it's Nigerian. It might
Was
be
it Nigerian?
It's actually probably the Ethiopian flag.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's a mystery for another time.
Yeah. But if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, isimopod, ISIMOPOD. Leave an email at isimopod@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe and comment on the video. And then also follow us on Spotify and leave us a rating on Apple Podcasts. And from us at the Isimo Studios, don't fly.